So we're now at 10 days since I felt an issue in my groin, if you've seen my previous videos. And I only got a diagnosis 4 days ago. I haven't done anything since. I left the weekend. Today's Monday. So today I'm going to start testing the waters and guide you through some things I'm doing. I appreciate this might come across boring to some people, and that's fine, but someone else might relate and see how I deal with this. I'm not telling people to copy what I do, even if you're in the same situation or not, but you might be able to transfer some of the principles of why I'm doing certain things into your own recovery, rehab, or your way you deal with pain. As I've said, the biggest issue for me for this is mentally, coming from a week before the pain, having a squat double PB, being 11 weeks out from comp was huge, to be going to a point where I can't stand up on that leg. I haven't even tried the squat yet because I'm quite sore today as it is. So this is no doubt going to kick my pain off, and I'm fully prepared for that, I'm fully aware of that, but I need to know where I am. I need to know what I can do. I need to know what I'm struggling to do, which gives me a plan to implement, whether it's going to be daily, every second day, whatever the case is. And throughout the week, I'm going to test more and more things. But there's no point trying to test 50 things a day and being absolutely crippled for the next day into not being able to do anything. So I need to find that limit of pushing till it's sore, but that's okay tomorrow to do some more. I'm a big fan of flirting with pain. I don't believe, and I certainly in this situation, I do not believe this must be a pain-free experience, because at no point then are you really challenging it. But that's my own personal belief. That's the way I deal with things. Each to their own. If you want to follow along, please do. If you want to see more of this kind of stuff and you want to follow along this journey, then please just hit subscribe on my channel. So there's a bit of a pull when I do this, but there's not really much pain at the moment, but it's the effort to get it back. So I can pull to about there, and then I'm kind of running out of power now, so I'm trying to use a little bit of my hand to get me back. Whew. Who knew such a simple thing could take so much fucking effort? So again, sort of like running out of power here. Now it's starting to now it's starting to hurt. I think it's obviously just the overall contraction, everything. Obviously, when you're trying to do something that requires a lot of effort, you start using additional tissue to complete the task, which you don't really have active control over. So obviously my left leg, no problem. Whoop, fuck all balance, but no problem, right? Fuck. And try without the stick first, right? Nothing. Fuck all. So I'm basically using all my arm up. Like I can just drop down to it, no problem. But like if I go to stand now, all the weight's in the stiff leg. So even this is too, like my hips are only at fucking 90 degrees and I literally can't pull up fucking 87 kg of me. Oh fuck. The funny thing is, I am a bit tender because of what I've been doing. It's just no strength. It's so hard to explain. Like, I'm pushing everything I have and nothing happens. And that's the most challenging thing to deal with. That no matter how hard you try, it's like a physical impossibility. So it's a weird situation, because in my head I want to push everything as far as I can, because I'm not the type of person to just sit around and do nothing. I'm not going to go to the gym and just train upper 5 days a week and next time I look like I skipped leg day. Again, I have a fear of atrophy. I know the likelihood of significant atrophy at this stage is probably quite low, because any stimulus will not mitigate but reduce any noticeable atrophy. But the situation is that if I keep aggravating this, does that prolong the amount of time it takes to ease to a point where my femoral nerve is free to move? Obviously, I'm literally starting today, so I don't know what tomorrow will be like. I haven't tried stretching yet. As I'm quite tender now, I'm going to say I'm sore. I expect that, obviously. And the amount of effort required to try some of these, what is basic fucking tasks, means that I'm literally trying to squeeze every muscle in my body, right? And something I did notice, which I don't know, just something I noticed almost by accident, is if I kind of suck in, if I suck in my stomach, I get this most unbelievable pulling sensation from here up into my stomach. It's quite nervy. I'm not going to say it's like excruciating pain, but it's quite nervy. So I'm going to assume it's got to do with me when I suck in my stomach. I'm obviously elevating up, and I'm assuming that's creating that's the link. But it does feel very, if I had to try and be anatomical, it does feel like it's my psoas, that when I lengthen my psoas, it pulls, so yeah, we truck on.